I told you about 3 times that won't fucking with me, right? Umbrella. I'ma run it up and up and up. 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 Big brella grinding till I build it up. Shawty poppin' purpose like it's Eminem. Sliding through your city, you gon' live and learn. She gon' let me fuck cause I'm a living legend.
She gonna let me fuck cause I'm a living legend. I motherfucking love that shit, man. That fucking line is amazing. It's the Eminent Sports Broadcasting. I'm your host, Classic. And I'm here with my co-host.
Low So, Casey and No So back in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy sounding crispy right about now.
Yeah, we back in full effect.
Oh, man. Life is good. Life is good. On a beautiful Saturday night, man. We watching the fucking pay-per-view tonight. Demetrius Andrade versus David Benavidez.
It's going down.
A lot of championship fights on tonight. Hector Garcia
the Benavidez
right
bros. The Benavidez bros showcase tonight.
You still on that upset shit?
Yeah, I'm still on that upset shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that boy, I see it, man. That boy Charlo prime for an upset, man. Looking terrible. Off for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Miss weight bad.
Yeah.
Mental issues. I just think
all that shit.
Now, don't get me wrong, Jose's gonna have to fight the fight of his life. He's gonna have to if there was one night that he could live up to his full potential that he had coming up as an amateur and what everybody envisioned for when he was the first ever 16-year-old to win the Open Golden Gloves National Championship.
Yeah.
Tonight is the night. You know what I mean? Tonight is the night. So we gonna see pay-per-view, co-main.
Yeah.
At the big bro for motivation. You know what I mean? It's just time to shine.
I hear you, man. But let me ask you a question. You think Danny Garcia could beat Jamal Charlo right now?
Of course.
Danny Garcia?
Let me go see this Charlo right here. What's wrong with you, boy? Put respect on Danny's name.
Oh my God.
Danny Swift Garcia, man. This Charlo ain't no Spence. Don't get it twisted, man. Niggas, both Charlos ain't no Spence. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
Especially pre-accident Spence. But the Hector Garcia versus Lamont Roach. You know anything about Lamont Roach? Golden Boy fighter?
Yeah, I seen him fight. Never was with him.
Yeah.
No power. Right
now? You got your broadcast on right now?
I'm actually watching the rewatch of Katie Taylor. But yeah, of course. But you know my Dominican gonna represent. Come on, man, stop that.
Okay. Well, I'm rooting for Hector, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know DR in the building.
I'm rooting for the champ to hold
Michelle
on to
Ali Rivera just got the win.
Yeah.
Now Hector Garcia about to get the win. That camp about to go 2 for 2 tonight.
What kind of garbage was I saying about Lipinets earlier today?
I don't know. I don't know what you was thinking. I don't know what you was thinking, man. Nah, man, I told you, man.
Lippy had a shot.
Rivera was weight drained, man, versus Frank Martin, bro.
Yeah.
He was weight drained versus Frank. Yeah, man.
Man, he definitely looked good today, man. That little prelim fight that we saw, he was. I mean, the only thing I saw was he was letting Lipinets come in on him too easily. He wasn't really...
Yeah, he felt... I felt like... Not to cut you off. I felt like this fight, he just wanted to get back on track, you know? and take the easiest route to victory, and that's what he did. You know what I mean?
He wasn't throwing the jab quite enough to keep. He needed a stronger stick, man. Keep people off of him. He was kind of let Lipinets walk in on him, do what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? He was moving a lot, not sitting down on his punches like you were saying. He wasn't sitting down on his punches enough, and he made the fight a little bit tougher than it had to be. He needed to work on those two things, right?
Yeah, I think he thought, like I said, man, I feel like he took the easiest path to victory. From what I saw in the gym, he is an inside fighter. I didn't move like that before, especially in the gym sparring. He didn't move at all. He was in the pocket, letting them things go. You know.
Yeah.
So I just think he took the easiest path to victory. He wanted to get back on track. You know, he's with the new camp, new trainer. It's in the Hector Girl. You know what I mean? All the Dominicans rocking together.
Okay. Motivating.
And yeah, man, them boys, him, Adamas, Hector Garcia, all them boys over there getting that work.
Okay.
I mean, so I just think he wanted to get back, you know, and then get back in the mix.
So we know your brother's on the inside right now. He's seeing a lot of these fighters firsthand. What is he saying about the Subriel Matisse and Ergashev fight?
He feels like Ergashev's gonna beat them. Well, yeah, he feels like Ergashev's gonna beat that boy. I asked him a couple of days ago what he thought about it. No, matter of fact, I asked him what Michelle thought about Matisse.
Yeah,
and he told me Matisse. He told me Michelle felt like Matisse. So, my brother's been telling me about that dude for a while.
You as well. Michelle said, "What about Matisse?"
And he was gonna get beat tonight.
So Michelle felt that way.
Tell me about Ergashev. He told me about him a couple months ago. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't seen the fight. I may have seen the fight and not know. I'll see when he comes on. Maybe I saw him, but then don't have a name to the face or face to the name.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. From what I hear from you and my bro, man, I heard dude official, so we gonna see.
Yeah, he's official, man. He's very powerful, very strong fighter, very energetic. Don't get tired. You know what I'm saying? Dangerous fight for Subriel Matias, who's one of my favorite fighters. Problem is with Matias is he has no defense, no head movement, man. He could take a shot.
Yeah, he's like a quirky fighter. He's real awkward from what I saw. I mean, but he got that, like, he can touch you and stop you.
Yeah.
So we gonna see, you know.
And then we got the main event, because you already said garbage about Jose Benavidez beating Big Charlo. You know, so even though Charlo coming off a 2-year layoff, man, big strong fighter. You know what I'm saying? One thing Anthony Smith told me, who also fought Charlo, who got stopped by Charlo, one thing that he told me is the motherfucker can crack, bruh. He one of the hardest punches he ever been in the ring with. He said Charlo got that motherfucking that fire when it comes to that power, bruh.
I believe it. But you know, Jose trains with his brother, man, so he can take a punch. He can take a punch. And he's fighting at a high weight, so he'll absorb the shots better. Like I told you, I don't think it's going to be like Jose going to dominate. What I think is going to happen.
What are you going to do about that jab, bro?
What happened is Charlo going to get off. Right?
Yeah.
He's going to land some shit. But he's going to find that Benavidez is still there.
Yeah.
And it might be the case where hits him with his hardest shot, he's not out of there, and he's like, damn, I thought it was going to be an early night. It's not an early night.
Yeah.
That dude's still here in my face. And I think What's Jose's biggest flaw? Right, he got shot in the knee, so he can't move.
Can't move.
Right. But how does Charlo fight?
He stands right there.
Stands right there.
Yeah, but the jab.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the power piston jab.
Yeah, but you could take away a jab. You know what I mean?
He has skills to take away the jab, man. He's kind of fiery, man. He wants to get in there and fight. Every time we've seen him fight, he's always wanted to try to fight, get in there.
He got a great coach. He got a great coach. I gotta think they've been working on that. Both Charles, all the guys that won too.
Can you train a hothead to not be a hothead in the heat of battle?
I think you can. Yeah, man. I think it's not gonna be the boxing ability. It's gonna be dog tonight.
Yeah.
Who got the dog? That's how I think he stops him. I'm not gonna say stop him. That's how he beats him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Charlo could come in and fight like Twin did versus Canelo and not let them hands go.
Lamar Road just touched Hector with a nice right hand this while ago.
Yeah, Hector's slow starter.
But so main event. So as it stands right now, I'm pulling for Hector Garcia in this fight. I'm pulling for Subriel Matias in the second fight. In the co-main, I'm going for Charlo, and in the main event, I'm going with Benavidez. Who you got in the main event?
Main event, Benavidez. As much as Andre's career has frustrated me, I could see him rising to the moment. Fighting the fight of his life. And you never know. Select African American boxer with some pop.
Yeah.
Has never taken no abuse, so he's fresh. Both fighters are fresh.
Yeah.
Super confident because he's undefeated. Okay. He's going to be in there. I think he can use Benavidez' strengths against him. Benavidez is going to come forward, let his hands go. And, Andre wants to, pick him apart.
Yeah.
So I think, it's going to be, I think that fight's going to go back and forth. Okay. I think this is the first time we see Benavidez in trouble.
Puzzled.
Yeah, and he's going to have to dig deep for the win.
I'm going to tell you one of the most impressive fights that I've seen Andrade fight. And I feel like Jermall Charlo dodged a bullet. Was Selesky, Mojan Selesky. When Andrade was about to win, when that fight was announced, I thought that was definitely an upset alert. You know what I'm saying? Because when Selesky fought Danny Jacobs on it was an HBO telecast back in the day, I really felt like he got robbed in that fight. I really felt like he won that fight, and the judges didn't give it to him. I felt like he earned it. It was pretty clear. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the commentators were a little biased, but they were kind of like shocked at Jacobs' inept position in the fight. And I thought Selesky was gonna give Andrade trouble. Man, oh boy. That shit was like a whitewash.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Selesky.
The bald head white dude. Andrade, his looked so amateurish. It was crazy.
Yeah,
that's when I was like, yo, you know what? It's gonna be hard to underestimate this motherfucker moving forward. But guess what? You find David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, man. And as much as I like Andrade, and I feel like he's an extreme talent, very athletic fighter, you know what I'm saying? Will to win. Man, David Benavidez has shown us a lot, bro, in these last few years, man. A lot of will, a lot of grit. And I feel like even if he's in a position where he's going to be losing the fight, if his dad looks him in the eye and say, hey, you need to go get this motherfucker, man, because we losing this fight and we can't afford this shit, I feel like he going to step on that motherfucking gas.
He can. He can. I think, like I said, man, I think you have to dig deep for this W. I think
Yeah.
this, on the flip side too, what I said earlier, I think this could be the first time we see Andrade have to fight. You know what I mean? Out of
Yeah.
his comfort zone. He's definitely gonna be out of his comfort zone because, you know, David likes to push the pace too, especially in the second half of the fight, and kind of like in the Caleb fight. He was kind of, it was a close fight, the first half of the fight, and then he put his foot on the gas and, you know, end up doing his thing the second half of the fight to pull it out. So, like you said, if it's close or the round is even or Andrade is doing his thing, I can see his dad like, yo, you got to knock this dude out, David. And David trying to come knock that dude out. Man, David wants to be great. So.
Yeah, and he definitely don't want to miss that Canelo payday because, you know, Canelo's going to find any excuse to duck either one of these fighters. I think these are the two fighters in that weight class that Canelo don't want to see. Is these two fighters right here. And Morrell. Let's not sleep on Morrell. There's three fighters Canelo don't want to fight.
He just hates
David Morrell, David Benavidez, and fucking Demetrius Andrade.
Canelo don't want to have to come find you, man. He don't want to have to come chase you, bro.
I mean, he don't got to fight. He don't got to come chase. He don't got to chase Benavidez or Morrell.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking about Andrade.
Andrade is the only one he would probably have to chase, and I think Andrade got the skills and the reflexes. He could probably fight an inside fight.
Just like a Morrell. Let's look at Morrell. How many fights Morrell got?
Like 10, less than maybe 9 or 10.
Canelo got 6 times the fights that man.
Yeah, but this nigga's showing.
I know, but it's like
I agree with you. I think
we got 6 times the fights that man got.
I think Morrell would be biting off more than he could chew.
Yeah, bro, he not ready for that. Who has he fought to prepare for something like that? There's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
He ain't never been under them lights. Nigga fought in Minneapolis. There's levels to it. And he ain't on that level yet. Great fighter, but he still gotta climb that ladder.
Yeah, he got to climb the ladder, and that's exactly what Canelo's gonna want. He's gonna want.
Still gotta climb that ladder.
He probably gonna want David Benavidez to fight Morrell next.
Canelo ain't giving
worst
nobody.
Worst case scenario for anyone that wants to see Canelo in a real 50-50 fight, which we have seen him in 50-50 fights. He just always seems to rise to the top. But would be for Morrell to beat, let's say whoever wins this fight between David Benavidez and Andrade, and that person moves on to fight Morrell, and Morrell wins. Well, Canelo's excuse is gonna be he ain't done. He has no fights. He
do got a fight.
Look at my experience versus his experience. That's gonna be an easy cop out.
He do got a fight though.
Who got a fight?
Canelo.
If Morrell was to beat the winner of this fight?
Nah, it won't be neither one of these guys. It's gonna be nobody on this card. He's gonna get who's over there? Well, Oscar gonna bring him to PBC?
Yeah, they were negotiating for possibly David Benavidez to fight Jaime Munguia. And David said that they negotiated for like 2 months, and then Jaime pulled out of the negotiations after the 2 months.
Well, I know his third fight is going to be with Terrence Bud Crawford.
Third fight.
Yeah, they're going to squeeze somebody in between. Probably Big Charlo.
You can't squeeze.
Probably going to be Big Charlo. If Charlo wins, it's going to be Big Charlo.
Man. You can't squeeze nobody in when you're paying this man $50 million, bro. This shit has to make sense.
It's going to do numbers. It's going to do numbers.
Nah, it's not going to do numbers.
It's going to be Big Charlo.
Yeah, but you're going to have a lot of people that see the name Charlo, and they're going to be like, we just saw that fight. They you know, a lot of boxing fans ain't up to it. Look how many
casual fans ain't
how many people that we got in our circle that feel like they big boxing fans and don't even know this Benavidez and Andrade fight is going on tonight.
Yeah, because they ain't hardcores.
But they ain't hardcores, but like,
that is what I tell you guys all the time. Casuals is the one that moved the needles, not the hardcores.
Yeah, but that's why you can't put that Charlo on the bill again, because the last fight soured a lot of people's palate.
That's true, but I don't think David. I think David ain't gonna sit around and wait. He ain't gonna sit around to be chose.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He's not sitting there waiting on, like the pretty girl to look at him and wait. He ain't gonna wait. He gonna go holler at them hoes. You know what I mean? And he gonna move on. He'll fight Morrell. He'll fight somebody. He'll find somebody to fight.
yeah.
But he ain't gonna sit around and wait. You know what I mean? You know what? Nah. Charlo wins tonight. His next fight needs to be against Caleb Plant.
Yeah, he got to get that. That right there.
That is the fight.
A hot fight. That's a hot fight.
That is the fight.
That's a hot fight.
That is the fight.
That's a fight where.
And you know what?
Wherever your next broadcast partner, whoever your next broadcast partner is gonna be, that's within your next 3 fights on that outlet. You gotta have that fight, whether it be a pay-per-view or whether it be just a standalone on the network. That shit has to be very, very soon. You know what I'm saying? Because Caleb is gonna be looking for a fight.
Yeah, he's ready.
Caleb should just roll right into that fight. He don't need no tune up or no shit like that.
Oh, you gonna roll right into it. He ain't playing with the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta roll right into that, man. Ain't no time for you.
He's papered up. You know what I mean? He done got the Canelo fight, back squeezed into the Terrell fight, then went Benavidez fight. That boy made his paper. I watched the $1 million worth of game interview. He's straight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He only looking for big fights. That's it. So he ain't jumping in there. He ain't hurt for no bread. He living good. He came from nothing. Got his wife, got his family. He's straight. You know what I mean? He want just big fights. I don't blame him. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to leave this shit punch drunk. So he ain't taking fights just to take fights. He made his money, so he don't gotta stay busy and do this and do that. He done got his 2 pay-per-view fights. Looking for a third, and boom, that'll be cherry on top. You know? But you know what?
Talk to me.
Canelo needs to fight the winner of Benavidez and Andrade. I know that's like...
That's what I've been saying to you.
That's like...
You were saying that this should be the last fight on the deal.
No, I did.
Really
but that was before the Terrence Crawford shit.
I think he wants Crawford in between. I think he wants Crawford next.
Nah. Didn't I send you a thing?
What?
Where he said he wants to fight Benavidez next, and win or lose wants to fight Crawford. Like,
so he don't even want to rematch Benavidez if he lose.
Not for what? We want to take some back-to-back losses. I think those are the 2 fights. Canelo ready to hang it up too, man.
Bro, that's
like I said, he got 60
Everybody
fights.
Wants the Benavidez fight, bro.
He got 60 fights, man. It's time to hang it up.
Yeah, you gotta go out with a bang.
He's beyond rich. Like, he done accomplished everything. He can't accomplish no more than what he's accomplished.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay. You just gotta handle business. You know what I mean? You gotta stand on business and handle business. Fight Benavidez. His boogeyman. You know what I mean? Or the nigga who's been chasing him. Handle that business. And then boom, mega fight with Terrence. Undisputed versus undisputed. You know what I mean? It's a safe fight for him. It's not safe because he's going against Terrence Crawford. Ain't safe, but I mean, I don't think 47-pounder with 68-pounder, he gonna take that fight. You know what I mean? And if he lose, he lose. He hanging it up.
Yeah.
And if he win, you know what I mean? Boy, riding off in the sunset.
I mean, I've been glancing.
He
very
might do
sparingly.
one fight. He might pull a
Looks like your boy
Floyd.
Hector might be getting it done. You know what I'm saying? What I want to do is I wanna close this recording off before this fight is over, so we soak in the next 3 fights. So when we come back at the end of the broadcast, we dive deep and talk about what we just saw.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So go ahead. What you were saying? We still got about 6 rounds in this shit. We talk a little more.
This ain't gonna be popular, but I think Canelo does what Floyd did after he fights Benavidez, Terrence in the perfect world, and then he goes and makes 100 million. Gonna knock out Jake Paul.
Nah, listen. If he fights Benavidez, win, lose, or draw, and fights Crawford, win, lose, or draw, and then maybe like a Morel or some shit like that, win, lose, or draw, or Andre, win, lose, or draw.
I don't think he fights a Morel.
That's fine. But Andre win, lose, or draw, and then goes and fights Jake Paul. Hey, listen. Go ahead.
Because he can fight Jake off a loss. He can fight Jake off 2 losses.
You did your thing. You did what you needed to do in the sport. We ain't knocking you. We ain't killing you for nothing. You done did more than a lot of motherfuckers done did in this shit, bro.
He a legend.
You stole a lot of money.
He's a legend, man.
But you did a lot. So we wouldn't even kill him for that.
He's a legend, man.
Yeah.
So I think it goes. I don't know, man. We're gonna see tonight. Is gonna. Tonight is like gonna show us in what direction the game about to go in.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything, a lot of shit is gonna go off what happens tonight. Because Benavidez went tonight. Canelo ain't gonna have nowhere to go. Pressure gonna be on, man.
But Benavidez said he ain't waiting. He ain't gonna wait for Canelo. He said
he's not.
If he gotta go fight Morel next to force the shit, he gonna do that.
He's not. But Canelo came over. He come over to PBC. They done cut that check, cutting them checks. He knows
he gotta fight
Benavidez. He has to fight Benavidez. It's not for to come over here and not fight Benavidez and leave.
Yeah,
especially fight 3. Yeah, but they're gonna throw so much money at that. Yeah, but he knows, man. Canelo, he ain't no punk. People say he be ducking all it, but he ain't no punk, though.
Your boy Hector.
So he gonna stand on business.
The Katie Taylor and Chantel Cameron fight, man. What you been seeing so far? You been glancing at it, or you kind of like put it to the side for a second?
Nah, I put it to the side once his undercard started. I'll go back to that.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked, man. Like somebody kind of came to me and was like, "Yo, he throwing bets around today," and I was like, "Well, two fights that I think could probably put a little parlay in is Chantel Cameron minus 100 something, whatever the fuck she was minus, and David Benavidez. He threw some money down. I felt bad, bro, because I really thought Chantel Cameron was showing a lot in her last couple fights. She's a bigger, stronger girl. Katie moving up in weight. How the fuck she let this shit happen, bro? How the fuck you take your foot off the gas? You the undisputed champ. You let this punch drunk girl coming up in weight come in and stomp you down, bro.
No.
I gotta watch the fight, bro. But as soon as I clipped it on, once I got into the studio, I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, damn, son. I'm just looking at the faces, bro, and I'm like, I don't think Katie won the fight. I mean, I don't think Chantel won the fight.
Yeah, she looked beat up at the end.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Chantel won the fight based on that fucking knot in her head, blood coming out the shit. You know what I'm saying? Her disposition when the fight was over. I was like, fuck. I think Katie gonna win this shit, dog. My little homie gonna lose his bread.
Mm-hmm. You done line that man up. Did that man dirty, bro.
Oh man, I felt. And you know what, bro?
Yeah.
You know when you tell somebody a fight and you feel strong about it, but in your back of your mind, you're like, yo, she's in Ireland. You know what I'm saying? They really want her to win bad. It was in the back of my mind, bro. Like, yo, Katie might pull up the upset. Maybe you tell, maybe it's Katie and Benavidez. Maybe that's the play. But I was like, I just felt like Chantel Cameron was that hungry and that determined that she wasn't gonna. I feel like Katie's very punch drunk, like not punch drunk, but she just falls into shots, bro. No defense, she just be willing shit. And I felt like Chantel was more of a boxer, more defense. You know what I'm saying? She could slip shit in. You know what I'm saying? Good counters. But when I tuned in the last couple rounds, it just looked like they were just wailing on each other, bro. Like chick fight, bro.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
That's the separation between with a lot of these female fighters and the Guo.
But the Crow be looking sloppy too, man.
She can get sloppy too. She can get sloppy, but she got a lot more skills. And the girl that she fought, Savannah Marshall, got a lot of skills.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If she would just it's like she wants to be a knockout puncher, but she has no knockout power. So she be doing too much. Well, yo, just be clean.
Just be clean.
Just be clean. Just show your levels. Outclass him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not Layla Ali. You're not putting girls on their butt. You know what I mean? She fights more like Ann Wolf. But she ain't got the Ann Wolf power too.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, bro, you to grow. Show you to grow. Outclass him. You over here trying to be in there brawling with chicks, looking crazy.
Facts.
You know?
All right, man. So let's close this out. And then we're going to tune back in and when this pay-per-view is over. And we're going to digest what we saw. Talk about it a little bit. And yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, my nigga. Eminent Sports Broadcasting, and we out.
We out. One.